With all the new music that's been released over the past couple weeks, I feel like it's natural for me to compile a list of songs that I think you guys need to listen to. All of these range from grime to R&B to hip hop, but I personally think that this list of artists are people that you already know, some you might not, but the large majority of it is basically songs that you need to have in your playlist or in your library if you don't have it already. So today's going to be a fairly short one. You're also going to get a review in the next couple of days, so that's coming up too. But for now, today's going to be the songs that you need to listen to this week. Bam. So without wasting any time, the first song on the list is Say Yeah by Miraa and Hailie. Now, this is a collaboration that I feel like everyone didn't know they needed until it happened. And now that it's happened, we all need more of that collaboration. Both Miraa and Hailie are two very, very talented artists in the UK who have both exceptional pen game when it comes to just doing their thing. Hailie, who's also known from Western, but he's also collaborated with a lot of UK artists, whether it be Mist or Nines, and most notably crossing overseas with collaborations with Goldlink. And Miraa, who is fastly emerging and has always been emerging in the scene in the UK, who's got a very strong pen game, with one of her most notable writing credits being Be Honest with Georgia Smith featuring Burna Boy. So it was only a matter of time before these two artists actually came together and created a track, which obviously, looking by the artwork, is very anime inspired because they are both people who thrive in those communities, whether it be through anime or gaming. So seeing their passion come through not only in the artwork but also through the song as well is something that I really, really liked. I can't wait to see more collaborations from both of them, but also what more they're going to bring individually. The last collaboration I saw Miraa do was with Coltrane on Rendezvous, and that song absolutely blew me away. And so Miraa is definitely someone who's maneuvering around and really getting it right when it comes to featuring and collaborating with the correct and right artists that can not only enhance her sound, but enhance the people that she's featuring with. So having these two on the track is something that I'm really excited for and something that I feel like everyone should go ahead and listen to. But also I can't wait to see more from both Miraa and Hailie at some point this year or in the next year. So speaking of pen game, the next artist that I'm actually going to speak about on the list of songs that you guys should listen for this week is an artist by the name of Mariah The Scientist. And this song is titled R.I.P. When I first heard about Mariah The Scientist, it was randomly when I stumbled across Twitter and I just saw someone who kind of just posted four pictures of her. And I later found out that she does music. And so I listened to her album Master that she released last year. And I think more so than anything, the one thing that stood out for me was her writing and her skills when it comes to writing. The way she portrays love and the metaphors that she uses are really, really beautiful. And I can't wait to see and hear what more that she's actually going to bring. I believe she mentioned along the lines of that she might be working on something or might be working on another album or another project, but I am desperately waiting for her to release some more because R.I.P. is a very good song. I think the album is very good as well. Like, she's got a very good way of expressing her distaste but also her passion for love at the same time through her writing. And I think that's something that everyone needs to experience at some point, especially when it comes to Mariah The Scientist. She's definitely an emerging artist that's falling through the cracks. And I feel within time and as she begins to release more music, she will without a doubt begin to actually gain a lot more traction. The next song on the list is by an artist who my friend and I stumbled upon accidentally. And upon listening to the album, we immediately became invested in what she will release and what she does and the music that she currently has now. Her self-titled album was a sea of nostalgia and a massive homage to not only the type of artist that she is, but the era I believe that she's taken from, and she's made it into her own. And that artist is Rina Sawayama, and the song that I want you guys to add to your list today is Excess, the remix featuring Bree Runway. Now, Rina Sawayama is an artist that, again, like I said, both my friend and I stumbled upon accidentally. But when you listen to her album, at one point, which I will review and have that out for you guys, it brought a sense of nostalgia that I thought I had regressed in the back of my mind for whatever reason. And she just unlocked it listening to this album. I'm talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm talking Charmed. I'm talking Angel. I'm talking Saved by the Bell. Like, those types of era of music are all compiled in this one album. And I believe that Rina Sawayama is an artist, whether she released music in the early 2000s or whether she's releasing music now, she would have thrived no matter what era she was placed in. And so when you listen to Excess, especially the remix with Bree Runway, it's a small glimpse as to who she is, but also the type of music that she brings. And so I love Bree Runway's feature, and I think both of them complement each other very, very, very well in this song specifically. And so that is a song that I think that you guys should go and add to your list. The next song is by an artist who I feel like has one of the best flows in drill. The way he's come up in the scene has been amazing. It's literally like he says it in the song. When he makes $1 million in 2021, he's going to change his names to Billions. And as you've already guessed, the name of the artist and the name of the song that I want you guys to add is Millions, and the song is called Billions. Now, my first encounter with Millions came through when I was listening to the No Signal radio station. And from that point, I was immediately intrigued by his flow, by his accent, by his bars. And it was reminiscent of artists, again, like Headie 1, like Unknown T, who have very distinct flows and very separate ways in which they showcase their artistry when it comes to drill music. And so when I heard Millions on No Signal, but when I also heard his song HDC, and when I heard his Mad About Barz, immediately I started putting him in that category of drill artists who are very unique and very separate from the mainstream. And so hearing Billions and hearing the little homage, especially the production, I understood that he's very much there when it comes to understanding his place in drill and his influence in drill as well, making the reference that a lot of new drill artists are starting to copy Millions' flow, and that he's starting to become one of those trendsetters in drill. So this is a song that I think if you're trying to introduce or trying to understand who Millions is and trying to get into his type of artistry or his type of format, this is a song that I think is a very good introduction as to who he is. Song number 5. Song number 5 is from an artist who I have no words to describe when it comes to expressing my love for him, but also his ability is just unmatched. And I think when it comes to grime, when it comes to barring, when it comes to rapping, this guy is just another human being. He's not even human. He's an alien. He's not even from this planet. And so with that, the artist and the song is Ghetts, Mozambique, featuring Moonchild, Sanelly and Jaykae. First and foremost, before I even get into the song, I want everyone to go and watch Ghetts' Mad About Barz, because in my opinion, that is the best Mad About Barz, period. Point blank, period. And secondly, I'd also like to say about this song, I really love Moonchild and Jaykae's feature in this. I think I've heard about Moonchild Sanelly a couple times, but clearly not enough. And so hearing his feature on Mozambique definitely makes me want to go, and I've definitely added a couple songs from him to actually see and invest more in what he's doing currently in music. But also just hearing how Ghetts let Moonchild and Jaykae do their thing, and he just graces us at the end with just pure grease. The only disappointing thing I would say about the song was that I believe his bars just got cut too short. I believe his verse was too short. I wanted a bit more, just like how Moonchild and just how Jaykae just utterly shattered both of their verses. But I wanted to hear a bit more from Ghetts because he was just on a roll, and it was kind of just sad to hear that it did seem like it was cut short. But without a doubt, that song is definitely a good song from Ghetts, from Moonchild, from Jaykae. And Ghetts obviously mentioned that he has an album coming along the way. That one is Ghetts featuring Moonchild, Sanelly and Jaykae, Mozambique. We're 2 songs away from ending the video, and so I wanted to kind of save one, of which was a very interesting one, And the last song is probably one of my favorites, or is my favorites on this list. And so, without a doubt, the next song I'm going to speak about is Drake and Headie 1 on Only You Freestyle. Now, I saw a tweet yesterday that said in the space of a week, Drake has released a song in 4 different languages, and I was so tempted to just dash my phone because I was rolling on the floor laughing. Drake is very much an artist who has had his eye on the UK for a very, very long time. And so when he sort of made his way in collaborating with a lot of UK artists, especially when it came to More Life, it's always one of those things that, because Drake is Drake, I feel like sometimes some people look at it and think, okay, whenever people have a feature with Drake, it seems like Drake has sort of extended his hand more so than it being a collaboration. But I feel like it was the complete opposite in this regard, because Drake and Headie 1 seemed more like a collaboration than anything else. And it was really nice to see that Drake was actually trying to focus more on drill, from when he done his freestyle with Link Up TV, but also when he released War, and now he's done a song with Headie 1. And I feel like this is him really trying to sort of catch up on the 140 BPM. There was a lot of controversy around whether Drake was missing the beat, whether he was off beat. Some people were saying that he was social distancing from the beat. But after listening to it a couple times and actually watching a video by a good friend of mine, Selector Suave, who actually described very, very well how Drake was more so in time on his rant when he started going off on one, more so than he was offbeat. And so I really appreciated the fact that this was a song that really signified Drake coming into our realm and really trying to sort of mark his place, but also trying to find his way through this scene and trying to find his way through this particular genre. Because definitely the first time I listened to it, I felt like he was struggling a bit, but listening to it a bit more, it seems like he's finding his way. And Headie 1, without a doubt and without a question, he just absolutely does what he does best. It's effortless at this point for him. It's second nature. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the cheeky bars about my Jama. I also enjoyed, the fact that he spoke a little bit of Arabic in these bars. So it seems like he's having fun. More so than anything, it seems like he's having fun. And whenever it comes to collaborating or making music or just meeting us lot here in the UK, it seems like he's having genuine fun, just trying to attack another medium, which is drill, and in some regard grime. So yeah, with that one, I think you should listen to it. I'd love to hear your opinions, but it seems to me that we in the UK are really starting to have our own stuff there, and we've been having it for a long time. And I guess for me, at some point, it felt like when Drake came here, it seemed like Drake was sort of extending his welcome, extending his arm, even though we already had our things established. But now I feel like we've taken control of a lot of things, and now it's his turn to come into our field. So without a doubt, that one, Headie 1, Drake, Only You Freestyle, go have a listen. Let me know what you guys think. The last song on this list is one of my favorite songs to release this year. One of my favorite songs to release this year is by a DJ who I admire, a producer who I admire very, very, very much, and a singer, an artist who I have a lot of respect for. Now, this song is Look Easy, the extended version by KAYTRANADA and Lucky Daye. Now, I'm going to do a separate video about KAYTRANADA because I feel like me speaking about him now, I won't do it as much justice as I would in the next video, because that will be more centered on him. But what I will say is the fact that KAYTRANADA has a very strong habit of previewing music and releasing it a couple months later or even a year later. And as someone who's a fan of KAYTRANADA, I really, really, really find that difficult to cope with, because hearing any preview of any upcoming song that he has immediately makes you want to search the deep depths of the internet to try find if someone has either leaked it, or whether he's leaked it, or whether it's available somewhere to purchase. And so there are multiple examples where he's done this. He done it with 10% on KAYTRANADA. He also done it with this song, particularly on Look Easy, when he was performing on Insta Live. And already, like, I knew from when I heard it, if you didn't realize, he actually previewed this song in Need It, which was a song that he did with Masego in the music video. If you watch the music video, you can hear in the background that this song was actually there. So already, I love KAYTRANADA so much as a DJ, as a producer, as an artist, and having Lucky Daye there just complements it so well. I recommend you listen to the extended version because I personally feel that's where you really get to see KAYTRANADA's production thrive a lot more and have a bit more free reign. But yeah, this song, absolutely amazing. Like, KAYTRANADA just releases nothing but headbangers, but songs that just make you want to dance, make you want to vibe, make you want to go party. And having Lucky Daye was just an amazing feature, an amazing compliment. And it just makes me wonder how many songs he has with different artists that he probably didn't feature on the album, but he has in his back pocket that he wants to release. So yeah, that's that one. That's Look Easy, KAYTRANADA and Lucky Daye. And that is the songs that I feel like you should listen to this week. That's been it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, like, subscribe, notification bell, turn it on so that you get notified whenever I release a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if there's any other songs that you guys want me to look at, any songs that you want me to review, any albums you want me to review, definitely let me know. Hit my inbox, hit my socials. They're all going to be in a link in the description below. And that's it. I've been Archie. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you lot in the next one. Peace.